What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for another Trove patch notes. Starlight Dragons here. That's pretty much what this new patch is. I don't even know what this patch is called. I never know what they're called because I only end up reading what the patch is called to title the video appropriately. Now, a couple things I do gotta just mention very quickly before we actually start with the patch notes. Of course, because it is a patch video, we do not give away prizes because I want people to come here for information rather than coming here just to get some goodies. Now, another thing too I do want to mention is after we cover the patch notes, I actually have quite a few announcements that are going to very much affect like my YouTube channel and the Trove series and stuff like that. So anybody interested in knowing all of that stuff can stick around after the patch notes, but otherwise I still humbly request out of the bottom of your heart and generosity and helping the video show up in searches and stuff to Hadouken the like button for me. It really helps me out. Now, without further ado, Starlight Dragon is now available. You can check my Starlight Dragon preview video that I put out a couple days ago to actually see what its full form looks like. Otherwise, it is on the PTS, and that is its cookie cutter combo version right there. I didn't get the fledgling in time, unfortunately. It sucks. Ooh, his wings extend out quite a bit when he's on the fledgling and in an epic pose. That's kind of weird, but thanks, Crichton, for showing it off. So it is the new dragon. There is no more Ice Dragon anymore. He is gone. New Chaos Chest loot. Top item this week is the new Cami of Forlorn Forest. Now, of course, I'll add in a little bit of footage right here because I have it on the PTS, but it's gonna take me a very long time to get it on the main server. Now, that mount that you just saw, let me take a look at this. He is dropping in price rapidly. The first one I saw was at 400k. It's already at 275. It's a very cool mount. The reason it's called Cami, lots of old school players I'm sure are kind of confused because the adventure mount is also Cami of the Sheltered Shores and stuff like that. Now, this Cami, as far as the lore of Cami is concerned, this one's wrong because he's always been a deer nature god thing. That's what people tell me anyway. So cool that they actually got it in. However, that mount is like 15 years old and it's a mod of the Warhorse. So it's not one of my personal favorites, although it is still a very epic mount. That's for darn sure. All previous dragon caches are back in the Trove store at 25% off for a limited time, meaning probably only for a week. Now, here's these. You can buy, oh, that's not even that big of a deal. I thought it was much more of a deal than that because this right here, 5,000, like look at this. In order to get to 5,000, you would have to buy what? 3,000 and 3,000. So you would be forced to spend $40, maybe 40 or 30 bucks just to end up getting 50 caches with some bad RNG because that's just how they work. But either way, whatever. The Mastery Orb, Cubesley, and King Cubesley allies now no longer give Mastery experience. Now, I wonder if that means that Mastery, like, my Mastery experience has been lowered, or did I get it because I got it early? I don't know. Cubesley ally now appears under the Mastery category rather than the Rare category. Let's take a peek at this. Mastery. They got way too many categories in this game, man. Seriously. Base XP bonus has returned to 0. That's a bit of a weird way of explaining it. There was bonus experience going around recently, like for the last week, and they reset it back to 0, I guess. New styles. There's a whole ton of new staffs. Seems like that's the only thing that they added was a ton of new staffs, actually. And then there's just a million zillion names of users whose stuff got into the game. And then we're already on to the bug fixes and polish, which is fixed a bug that caused players to be unable to see whispers. This is because of the anti-spam AI. It's not intelligent at all, so it's not artificial and it's not intelligence. Was a little too anti and not enough spam. Now, lots of people don't know this, so I'm just gonna say this right here. They incorporated a spam filter, which it's not really even a spam filter. It just makes it so that you can't say the exact same message a second time in a row. So if you press enter for something that you just said, it's not gonna show up. But if you press enter up, add a space, and then press enter, you can just say it again anyway. So again, it's not a spam filter. Mostly I think it's for the people that are in the hub spamming stuff over and over, but I have still seen people in there doing it anyway, so Those bots are just crazy, man. Fixed a bug where the Neon Ninja's ultimate would sometimes never end. I personally never ran into that, not like we play on the Ninja that much, but I saw lots of people talking on the forums about it, so it's nice that they actually fixed it very, very quickly instead of leaving it in like some of the other bugs, like the Knight's attacks and stuff like that. Fixed a bug in Club Worlds where some players continuously took damage even when not in a sea of regret. That was a really funny bug. 2 or 3 people came into Team Pixel and they were standing right here in the hub and they died. They would slowly drain health and they died. It was a lot of fun. Not for them, so it's good that it's fixed. Mysterious rectangles should be gone from the particle effects. I assume that means the Nova effect from bosses, because the last patch they added a ton of secret VFX and stuff like that. And one of them that I thought was a new VFX, new torch VFX. Yeah, well, those ones are broken. Those gold torches are broken. I knew that they would have hidden in some more VFX. I knew it. So do they have different colored torches now? I very much doubt it. But yeah, so anyway, I thought that Nova effect was like on purpose. Maybe it wasn't. I haven't found a Nova boss, so I haven't been able to test it. So there is the new torch effects for the red fire. And did they fix it over on the main torches too? Yes, they did. It actually looks a lot better. That is more what I'm talking about. That looks fantastic, because otherwise when they first incorporated that video effect on the torches, it looked terrible, man, because it was only like 5 images cycling through way too fast. Now, it kind of looks okay. I mean, it looks like the engine of a car that isn't quite starting, but it looks okay. I can handle it. The other thing too that I want to double check, which means that there's probably tons of new VFX all over the place. I want to see what it looks like on the fire pit. Nah, that one still doesn't look as good. That one still doesn't look as good as it used to with the old fire effect. But it's still really, really cool that they actually added all this stuff. Hello, Gumball Machine. Ham! And then, what else did they add? Fixed an occasional terraforming crash. We never ran into that, but when do we terraform? Fixed an audio issue with the rocket and sleigh engine sounds playing after dismounting. Not like we ever use those because we got Jub, right? So anyway, now I'm gonna kind of go over to a different area and talk about a couple things, because that's it for the patch notes, dudes and dudettes. Now it's time to talk about stuff that's going on and relevancy with me and the channel and everything like that. So everybody, this is one thing that I've been thinking about for a while. I gotta kind of address this because I'm getting lots of people talking about it. Now, this is the Kigurumi Club, by the way, which is not public yet. Maybe it never will be, because I don't really want to manage 3 clubs right now. Maybe if I ever do want to manage 3 clubs, we'll see. I don't know, because right now I got my hands full with Team Pixel and Team Pixel 5 already, respectively. Now, what's actually been going on lately is lots of people, the biggest amount of comments and feedback that I end up getting is lots of people. I know that most of you have gone back to school, and I know that it's very, very difficult to keep up with the videos, even when there's only 2 a day. Now, granted, more times than average, I will have more than 2 videos a day, even though I keep saying it's 2 videos a day, because I'm kind of a workaholic and I just love recording and stuff. Now, the thing with that is lots of people have been saying that they can't keep up, and even I myself, lately I've been extremely busy off camera trying to manage stuff, you know, just doing little things like this, like building this took me like an hour or 2, or maybe 3, just because I was casually doing it, and it's like stuff like that is starting to cut into my own personal playtime. I also have been working my butt off on the story mode club to try and get a kind of more interactive experience for everybody that also explains our whole story for the Kigurumi and the pinatas and everything like that. And it's coming along, but it's gonna take me a very long time to actually do it. Now, with all of that work, I'm gonna try something. Over the next couple weeks, this is gonna be the first time on my channel, because even when I started at day 1, I had maybe like, there was maybe like 5 days where I had 1 video, and then immediately I started doing a different series, so I had 2 videos coming out a day, and I've had at least 2 videos a day every day and since then until now. I'm going to experiment with 1 video a day Granted, there are some series like Terraria and stuff like that where they're gonna still show up on the channel and make some days like 2 videos a day and Sky Saga and stuff like that. But I'm going to experiment with bringing the amount of content down to 1 video a day. What I'm gonna be doing, like as far as Trove is concerned, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick right now too. That's another reason why I need a little bit more time to recover, because I pushed myself way too hard for all this stuff. Lots of people always say, dude, you can always take like a week off on a vacation and stuff. And it's like, I'm not that type of guy. I would never do that to anybody. Even if I did take a week off, you wouldn't know about it because I'd still be uploading videos anyway. But I'm gonna lower it to 1 video a day. That said, just to kind of break the barrier here, because normally I personally don't like talking about other games while playing one specific game. So as far as Trove is concerned, Trove is probably going to be bumped down to 3 videos a week. Yeah, pretty big change, isn't it? But I'm gonna experiment with it, and I want to see whether or not it means that more people are going to be able to catch up to the Trove series rather than, you know, it being like only a few people can actually keep up with it, because only some of you have like 24 hours to spend like watching all your favorite YouTubers and stuff. Because that's the thing too, I'm realistic. I know that I'm not the only person that you're subscribed to, so I want to give everybody a chance to watch all their other subscribers and stuff like that, or you know, all the other content creators out there. So I'm gonna experiment with that. Granted, you know, I'll give it like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, and if it just isn't working out and people start like, you know, if I just kind of hear back from you guys that nobody's really enjoying it, of course then we'll go back to doing at least 2 videos a day. But I want to experiment with it. The other thing too, as far as giveaways are concerned, I'm gonna have Trove on Saturday and Sunday. Each of those videos is going to have 3 giveaways per video, so that is still going to cover 6 days throughout the week, like 6 giveaway items. And then the 3rd Trove video is going to be on Wednesday, and that's going to be the patch video. There, of course, is always going to be extra slots for like unboxing videos and special videos and stuff like that. I also just personally want to start recording like building and stuff like that, because I build so many things and I never get it on camera. I only ever introduce it afterwards, so I want to kind of do that. Also, the other thing too is if I lower the amount of content that I'm having to record, edit, and upload and stuff like that, it means that I may also have the opportunity to start streaming a lot more often, and those streams are probably going to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more laid back and stuff like that, so I can actually like do it and commit to it, because otherwise like I get a bit carried away and get all excited and I treat streaming the same as I treat YouTube videos, and that just doesn't really work, because streaming is completely different style of commentating than what we're doing right now in these videos. But anyway, I just wanted to clue everybody in on that so you don't get too scared about what's going on, where's the new Trove video and stuff like that. Again, this is just experimental, so let me know what you think. You know, let me know in the comment section and stuff like that. The other thing too is I think that it will also give me the opportunity to start listening to feedback and being a bit more interactive with everybody, like kind of hanging out with everybody and stuff like that, because that's the other thing too, is as I'm like so busy with recording all the time, I kind of have to pull back from the chat and pull back from the comments and stuff like that, where I just kind of skim over them. And I'm not saying that I can necessarily reply to comments or anything like that. Oh goodness, no. But I'm hoping that, you know, like we can get like some top comments and stuff like that, which we're about to do right now as we end the video. And just overall, I think it will allow me to kind of interact with you dudes a little bit more personally, rather than kind of being so busy with work and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you all enjoy that. I hope that that's gonna end up making a big difference, especially for most of you that are in school, because I want to be respectful about that. And I know that right now, just as everybody just went back, it's like hardcore study time, isn't it? So anyway, let's get to the top comment of the day. Enough jibber jabber. The top comment of today's patch is, Scythe, is it easy to get 100k flux in game? From Hunterzilla 1000. I also just want to address one little thing here just before we get into detail about this guy's comment. Lots of people have like been talking to me, well, that is to say, like, a couple of you have been talking about these top comments and saying like, dude, can you change that, my YouTube name, into my Trove username? Because my YouTube name is my real life name, and I don't want that in the videos and in the, well, not so much the videos, but just sitting here in the club and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be respectful about that. I'm gonna say from now on, pretty much any comment that you make, if it's gonna qualify not only for the giveaways and stuff, but if it's gonna qualify for a top comment, you gotta leave your Trove username, because I'm gonna use that rather than using your YouTube account name. And I mean, they're all like linked all properly and stuff, so I figure anybody at any time can go search any of these comments up and just find it if they really want to. But anyway, as we're getting 100k, it depends. Like, if I'm doing my flux grinding like I do in my flux grinding tutorial video with the Lunar Lancer, I can make up to like 400k plus in a day, but that is like me grinding non-stop. Like, seriously, I was calculating it the other day, just for kicks, because I like doing stuff like that and educating myself on things like that. All these legendary tomes reset every Monday, and that's pretty much what I call, like, me and a couple of the other officers call it, like, Flux Day, or like money, you know, get money, because as soon as all these tomes reset, this is where you're getting the bulk of your flux, because these mastery pinatas right here, you can actually sell all 5 of them for about 45k. The Trove of Wonder is about another 20k. The Chaos Chest is usually a little bit over 20k, just because the Chaos Chests have been having such great prizes lately that their prices have gone back up to 2k plus, which is fantastic, because otherwise they were down to like 1k and there was no good prizes. Dragon coins have also gone up in price too, and just in general, this is where you get all your money, man, like, seriously. But I was calculating it just as we go adventuring and stuff like that. It takes an average about 30 to 35 minutes to grind up a legendary tome. And that's just running dungeons kind of casually. You know, I took into account the fact that you're gonna be laid back and kind of just gonna be in a grinding mood, not going as fast as you can, because you can't do that for hours on end. And it takes about 30 to 35 minutes. So 30 to 35 minutes times, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forget what it was. It's something like a little over 3 hours. Now, that is 3 hours a week of solid grinding. Not building, not messing around, solid grinding. It might not seem like much to most people, but for a busy cat like me, yes, it is a lot of time, especially because I'm at the end game. I just want to mess around and hang out with everybody. I don't want to sit there and grind for 3 hours and get my experience and stuff, you know, seriously. So, the point being that a couple days ago, I was grinding those up, and just casually, I ended up getting 2 pentas, which pentas are the biggest thing that you can sell, especially because their prices are going up like crazy. Hashtag secret. If you can afford it and if you have the eyes, it's actually cheaper to buy the souls, forge it up to a penta, and you still make profit. That said, if you have, I think, like 13 Shadow 2 souls or something like that, you can make a penta as well, but it's kind of expensive on eyes and flux. But so you kind of got to grind that up a little bit, especially in the shadow towers with the shadow caches and stuff. Anyway, I casually made, and this is not me grinding hardcore or anything, just off of my tomes and those 2 pentas alone, I made like 270k in a day. So that's not bad. My point being that if you end up getting more to the end game, yes, you can definitely get 100k, no problem. One thing I do want to talk about, I know we're kind of going a way bit overtime for today's patch video, but I wanted to talk about this because unfortunately I forgot to mention it in my flux farming tutorial video. My strategies for farming flux work for lower levels. You just sell lower level items like recipes, shadow level 2 items, and stuff like that. If you sell those, you can grind yourself up very, very slowly, or fast, depending how much you do it. You can get yourself up to radiant gear, and then you can just start making more money. So that's kind of how it works with the whole functionality of it. But anyway, that's it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I've prattled on long enough, but there was a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, and there's some big changes coming to the channel that, even for myself personally, these are some big changes that I have never experienced before. So I'm really hoping everyone's gonna be into it. Also, I'm so hyped that we're getting close to 30k, like, seriously. So thanks everybody that's been whispering me and telling me in the comments and stuff like that. So many people keep saying like, dude, I'm watching your videos in school and I tell all my friends and stuff. It's just awesome, man. Like, seriously, you're all amazing people. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. So thanks so much for watching, dudes and dudettes. I hope you found the video helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. Regardless, I hope you enjoy the new changes that are coming to the channel. Do not forget to Hadouken the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself.